To smuggle your way to millions of credits, grab a ship with a well-endowed cargo hold, head to any area around Pyro 5, also known as Planet Nurgle. Check the salvage contracts on your Moby for a mission about a Xenothreat ship claim. Pay the extortionate tax for accepting this quest and head to the marker. Don't forget your tractor beam, scan and grab all the illegal SpaceX eggs and slam you can find, and sell the larger 24 SCU and up boxes at all participating retail space outlets around Pyro, such as Ruin Station. And as for the smaller crates, for the best prices no one else can beat, head to the junkyards of Stanton, such as Samson and Sons on around Arcorp, or the classic Brio's Nose Downer Yard on Junmar around Crusader. And that's it, that's the guide. Let it never be said that I waste your handsome viewer handsome time. I first heard about this mission thanks to Sodium Michael's stream, so give him a like, follow and subscribe over on his YouTube and Twitch. However, I'm sure by now that many players who have been gritting their teeth through 4.0 and convincing themselves that they're having a great time have already discovered this Pyro version of Wake of Disaster, and just how lucrative it can be if you get decent commodity spawns on the derelict vessels. But stick around as we solo this Wake of Disaster row, because it's still 2024 in this video. We've just started out in 4.0 and we don't actually own the Drake Interplanetary Cutlass blue balls that are actually white balls that we need for all of our future epic space piracy adventures to come. Let's begin! We're on our way to fat stacks of Cash Town in a Crusader Industries Mercury Star Runner, and as you know, all good ships have a name, so I decided to call this one Thanks Elliot. As we arrive, we approach the mission marker and detect the fleet of conveniently disabled ships. CIG deletes the hostile NPC Vulture for some reason, and it's time to get to work. These distilled spirits probably aren't worth your time unless you come here with a Hull C or a Hercules or something. In fact, you should totally come do Pyro Wake of Disaster in a Hull C and an army of vultures and a reclaimer. That's probably how you make the most money from this contract. Try it out and let us know how it goes in the comments. It would be great to share our experiences as a community. We pack our MSR as mathematically perfectly as possible. Don't let CIG dictate how much SCU your cargo hold is actually worth. Stuff your Thanks Elliots with as much illegal substance SCUs as possible and ignore conformist cargo grid oppression. Depending on the size of the hold, successfully procuring illegal SpaceX eggs can be tricky. However, with the correct angle combined with pulling out at the right time, there's little to no risk of unplanned pregnancy. We don't let the intrusive thoughts win and carry ever onwards towards victory in our uneventful solo salvage drug operation. We excitedly head to the gateway, refuel our quantum tank and align with the jump point to Stanton. I'm so excited to sell these hard space drugs. Check in on little Voidy Jr., who is probably still subsisting successfully amongst the scrap heaps of Brios. After we buy our cutlass and an irrational amount of railgun ammunition that we can't even use yet because we have no way of sating our crippling railgun addiction, perhaps there'll be enough credits left over to send him to Lawville University for a decent education or something. Oh well, never mind, thanks Elliot. I haven't been this disappointed since I found out that these are not the origin story of illegal space sex eggs. Instead of going to post on Spectrum, we're back in another Mercury Star Runner, and as you know, all good ships have a name, so I decided to call this one Here We Go Again. We head back to the gateway to sell this impressive load of green eggs and slam, but sadly on the way we encountered our first black screen 30k. Man, how sad. We're in the here we go again, I guess, so we channel all the oh well never mind we can muster and return only to smash into this derelict freelancer way too hard. Remain calm, handsome viewer, of course we've seen Interstellar. And finally, after some decent RNG at this particular Pyro Wake of Disaster, we finally make a pair of cells for $1 million at Ruin Station, 715,000 at Samson & Sons on Walalalala, and the remaining 16 SEUs of Slam that I forgot sometime later, bringing the total to 2,095,612 American United Earth credits. Wow. After just one solo Pyro Wake of Disaster Claim Xenothreat ship salvage space drug mission, we're already about 80% of the way to our Drake Interplanetary Cutlass White Blue Balls. Man, I'm so excited, and you should be too, because I have a ton of content coming up, so don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you channel Patreons and channel members for all your support. Thinking of pledging to this ludicrous space game? Then use the referral code on screen now from one of the illustrious Patreons and channel members for a free 5,000 starting credits. Support from handsome viewers like you keeps this channel going, so if you want to help out beyond a like and a subscribe, consider becoming a patron or use the join button below, and follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/voidude or right here on YouTube for live streams every Friday. That's tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you around the verse. Cheers.